구원해준 나의 천사 나의 세상 난 이상 새 고향이 널 만나러
Jimin's heels stepped into the narrow alley, his hooded eyes looking up at the man in front of him. He was alone now, and the man was standing with knowing expressions, sensing what was about to happen. The man approached, and Jimin's jaw tightened, his rage absolute now. "You shouldn't have come here," one sneered, trying to be brave in front of him. Jimin stepped closer, effortlessly, his movements graceful. Before they could realize, his fists collided with their bodies. He moved like water through the storm, striking with energy no one could match. Fists and bodies collided, chaos spinning around him, precise and lethal. And then their body got surrounded, fighting them back. But Jimin's fingers were holding someone's collar tight, unyielding. Jimin started trashing the man's jaw. Once, twice. When he was about to give a third blow, his phone pinged with a notification. He knew that sounded instantly. It was from YN. He quickly slipped his other hand into his pocket, taking the phone out. The other hand still held the man's collar. Jimin opened the phone, and it was YN's selfie. She was wearing a silk lingerie Jimin had bought her last week. Black silk and lace, the fabric hugging her curves perfectly. A corset shaped her waist. Thigh-high stockings and velvet choker added danger and elegance. Jimin gulped, staring at her picture for a while, almost forgetting the man in front of him. When the man tried to free himself, Jimin's dark, coated eyes looked up. His hand slipped the phone back into his pocket, and he gave a precise blow to the man. Clear it up, Jimin yelled at his men before turning back, walking toward his car. Nothing was important to him now but his wife. When Jimin reached his mansion, he went straight inside, searching for Wayan, and there she was, lying on the bed, scrolling through her phone, relaxed, unaware of the storm about to enter the room. Jimin stepped in, fingers undoing his suit as he walked toward the bed. But Wayan, always the least, got up instantly, giving him a full view of what she was wearing. Jimin's dark, siren-like eyes roamed every curve, every detail of the silk and lace. "What a way to call me home," Jimin murmured, closing the distance between them. Wyatt smiled, turning slightly away, a remote in her hand, teasingly playing with the buttons of the air conditioner. The intimate lights were already on, casting soft glows across the room. Jimin couldn't hold himself any longer. He stepped beside her, wrapping his arms around her waist in a back hug. His fingers slid over the corset, tracing the delicate fabric, feeling its shape, holding her close. The warmth of her body pressed against his, every inch electric. His lips traced her bare shoulders, soft, feather-light. Wayan smiled again, tilting her head, closing her eyes, leaning back against his chest. He followed the line of her neck, kissing the spots he adored, tasting, nuzzling, exploring slowly, each touch deliberate, every moment lingering, making the moment stretch and pulse between them. Time slowed. Just him, her, the silk, the warmth, the lights. The quiet hum of the air conditioner kept rhythm with their shared heartbeat. Fingers, lips, fabric, and skin. The room full of teasing, tension, closeness, intimacy without words. His fingers went to the back of the corset, and in one swift motion he removed it from her skin. It fell to the floor with a small thud. Ryan gasped as he held her waist, pulling her back against him, hating even an inch of distance between them. Your fingers, she whispered, reaching toward the blood on his hands. Jimin instantly wiped it off with his shirt, keeping her from touching it. You can touch my blood, not anyone else's. He murmured. Ryan smiled, tilting her head, letting the words sink in as she turned fully to him. Her gaze met his eyes first, dark and hooded, then drifted slowly down to his lips, full, soft, silently asking for her kiss. Before she could even realize, she was already pressing her lips to his, impatient, desperate, moving with all the love and longing they held for each other.